Debbie Marcoux is licensed by the Department of Financial Institutions and MLS ID 237926. Also licensed in Arizona 0941504, Florida LO 76508, Georgia 69178, Idaho, Nevada 57237, Oregon, Tennessee 184373, Texas, Washington MLO 237926.
She's the mortgage mom. She can get things done when you're in need and don't know where to go. Pick up the phone and call mom.
All right, well, welcome to Mortgage Mom Radio. I am Debbie Marcoux, and I am the Mortgage Mom. I haven't been on for a bit. I actually took last week off, so I do apologize. But we came back from Stagecoach, and we're a little tired. So I am back. It is Monday. We have an exciting show for you guys. I am so happy to announce that we are going to be back in person. So for many years, when I first started the show, started Mortgage Mom Radio, we would do home buyer workshops where you would come in person to talk with us and to work with us and to learn about how to purchase a home. We then got so busy with the interest rates dropping and everybody trying to refinance and purchase homes like crazy, moving out of state, that all of our focus was on getting licenses up and running in other states, helping people to hurry up and get that refinance done so that they could lock in that nice low interest rate. And we just really got away from doing those workshops in person. So I am happy to announce and very excited to announce that we actually have 2 workshops that we will be doing in person and having you guys RSVP for. So there will be one on June the 4th. And there will be another one on June the 25th. So I am going to get into what those workshops are going to be. They're not both homebuyer workshops. So you may not necessarily be coming to one. You might only be coming to the other. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go through that today. That's what we're going to be talking about. The in-person workshops available with Mortgage Mom Radio. I am so super excited about this and to offer it. So once again, I am Debbie Marcoux. I am the Mortgage Mom. And what am I doing? Well, every single week I am bringing you guys education and information about all things real estate and mortgage. So if you are a homeowner, you have been thinking about selling your home, you have been thinking about buying a home. If you are a home buyer, you are a first-time buyer, we are bringing you all of the information that you could need. And we are trying to make sure that we are helping you be as successful as possible, or possibly helping you out with your budget, your cash flow, your home improvements, everything that you could be looking to do. That is what this show is all about, and we are bringing that information to you. It is a live show that I do on YouTube every Monday and Wednesday, so please feel free to tune in. How do you do that? Is you first of all, go to YouTube and search Mortgage Mom Radio. Make sure that you do subscribe to the channel and you click that notification bell to all. And that way you will know when we go live. Now, you can also text us to opt yourself in for all kinds of messaging from us. We do only send out 1 text message a week. Sometimes we send it out less often than that. But if you would like to have every now and then a text message come to you that you could just click on a link to join in and jump on the show, then please feel free to do that. So text the word MOM, MOM, to 844-935-3634. That's 844 We Lend for You. That's WELEND and the number 4. So text the word MOM to that number and you will basically opt yourself in to get 1 text message every now and then. But you'll also get a text message when we are giving you the RSVP information for these workshops that we're going to be talking about today. And we will also be giving you the link to go ahead and download our phone app. So if you'd like to get the phone app, all of the calculators, the contact us, watch us on YouTube, listen to the podcast, all of those things that the phone app does for you when you text the word MOM, and that's all you have to text, nothing else. Text MOM to 844-935-3634. You will opt yourself in to getting 1 text message every now and then. I promise we will not spam you. And you will also get the link to our phone app that you can save to your phone, and you can use that for any reference that you need. So super great tool as well that you guys should be taking advantage of. Everything that we do for you is free. It is all free consultation, free education, free tools, and free workshops. So we want to make sure that we get you guys involved and moving in the right direction. With that said, this is an interactive show. If you guys are watching me do it on YouTube live, you can ask all of the questions that you would like. So please feel free to go ahead and put those in the feed. If you are watching the show right now, please let us know that you are there and that you are watching. But I do want to make sure you guys know that you can interact. So make sure that you are on our YouTube Mondays and Wednesdays, 1 p.m. Pacific time, so that you can interact with us. So with that, we are going to take a super quick break. And when we get back, I'm going to start talking about these workshops that are coming. How will they benefit you? And how do you get here? So stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right. Well, welcome back to Mortgage Mom Radio. I am Debbie Marcoux. I am the Mortgage Mom. And today we are talking about in-person workshops. So super excited about that. We did have Heather jumps on really quick and she says, "Hi, Deb, you look great." Heather, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And again, this is interactive, guys. If you are watching, let us know that you're here. Put your thumbs up. Ask us your questions. We want you to be here and part of the show and get involved. The more questions that you ask, the better that it is for everybody else listening. If you're thinking that question and you're brave enough to throw that up on the screen, I guarantee you that there are many, many others just like you that have that same question. So please feel free to interact and be part of the show. So really quick, what are we talking about today? We're talking about in-person workshops. We actually got away from this during the absolute craziness of 2020, 2021, as everybody was trying to refinance, everybody was trying to sell, they were all trying to buy, maybe move, cross country, relocate, and we just did not have the wherewithal to be able to meet with you guys in person. Well, things are slowing down, things are getting back to normal again, which is so exciting, and we have that time to put those workshops together and to have you come out in person and learn from us. So very, very excited about that. So we're going to start with number one. And we're talking about home buyers, okay? So we are going to do an in-person workshop for our home buyers on June the 25th. So put that on your calendar, put that date down somewhere that you don't forget. And if you'd like to RSVP, then give us a call. Or if you want to be on the mailing list to get the information about the workshop, make sure that you guys give us a call or you send me an email. So you've got two options. One, you can send an email to questions@mortgagemomradio.com. That's questions@mortgagemomradio.com. And let me know that you're interested in the homebuyer workshop. I will make sure that you get the information, the invitation, and a way to RSVP for that date. That is June the 25th. So very excited about that. What are we going to be doing on that date? Well, we're going to be talking about, buying a home, right? What are all of the things that you need to buy a home? How much money do you need for down payment? Where does your credit score need to be? We will have a credit expert that will be there at the workshop to talk to you about credit and things that you can do to quickly improve the credit score and things that you can do to start credit repair if you have a little bit longer to go or a little bit, a credit report that just needs a little bit more work. We'll be talking about closing costs. We're going to go over all of the different loan scenarios: VA loans, USDA loans, FHA loans, conventional, jumbo, bank statement product for our self-employed borrowers, the debt service or asset depletion loans for our investors. We've got so many different options available. We're going to go through what each one of those are. What do you need to do to qualify for them? What does that look like? We'll talk about calculating your monthly payments so that you can actually get your affordability and your cash flow right. How do you figure out how much that you qualify for? And we will have the opportunity for you to get get a good idea before you walk out the door of how much that you will qualify for. So it's going to be a great workshop. It will be very exciting. It will be in person. You're going to come in not really understanding much of what you're doing, and you're going to walk out feeling much better about a transaction, about purchasing a home. We're going to start at the beginning with all of our buzzwords and what do they mean, and giving you, all of that information. And it's just going to be a fantastic day. So once again, if you'd like to be part of that home buyer workshop, you want to make sure that you get to us so that we can get you that RSVP information. So number one, like I mentioned before, you can send an email to questions@mortgagemomradio.com, or you can give our office a call. It's 844-935-3634. Same phone number that you would text the word mom to. So it's 844-935-3634. That's 844 We Lend for You. WELEND and the number 4. If you call our office, we will get your name, your telephone number, and your email address so that you do get the invite once we have the RSVPs open. We should have those RSVPs open. Today is Monday. So remember, I told you guys, I do a show on Monday and on Wednesday. So by the time that this show gets out to radio and you guys are listening to me on Saturday or Sunday, we should have our RSVP already open that we can quickly reply to you with a link so that you can get yourself reserved a spot. It is going to be limited. We used to do 75 to 100 people in a room. It is not going to be like that again this time. We're going to get more one-on-one with you and make sure that you're truly getting the information that you need. So we will have limited availability. Make sure that you do reach out and you get yourself on that list to get yourself RSVP'd as soon as possible. The homebuyer workshops are a ton of fun. We will make sure that we either have some lunch or some breakfast, depending on the time that works out best and the location. And again, we should have all of that prepared and ready, I would say, by this weekend. So if you are listening by radio and you reach out to want to get yourself put on that list, then we should have that information ready for you by then. Worst case scenario, though, early next week. So we do need to get your name, your telephone number, and your email address so that we can make sure that you get what you need to get yourself booked. So very, very excited to be bringing this to you again, just like we did before. Heidi jumped on. She says, wow, sounds great. Yes, it is, Heidi. And we're going to have to get you a flight to California so that you can actually come and help with the day. But we will talk about that another time. Anyway, so we're going to go to a super quick break. And when we get back, then I'm going to talk about our second workshop that we're also going to have available for you coming on June the 4th. So what I'm trying to do this time, which is a little bit different than before, we really focused on just home buyers previously. We are now going to be helping our home owners as well and doing some workshops for them. So stick around, don't go anywhere, just a couple of minutes, and we'll be right back. All right, and welcome back to Mortgage Mom Radio. I am Debbie Marcoux, and I am the Mortgage Mom. And today we are talking about in-person workshops. So excited to bring this information to you that we have these again. I just want to make sure that you all know, like I just brought up before, that we have a workshop for our new home buyers, and that is going to be June the 25th, that you can come in person and you can learn everything that you need to learn about purchasing a home. Now, this is great for people who own a home today, but it's been a while since they've been through the process and they're really hoping to buy a new home, sell their home, and they needed that great refresher course. This is a perfect opportunity for you as well. So please don't feel like this homebuyer workshop is only for a first-time home buyer, because everybody will benefit from it. So even if you've bought a home before, but it's been a minute since you've bought something, you're thinking about selling, maybe you want to rent it instead, you're going to get all of the information that you need in order to know what to do and how to move forward. How much cash do you need? What's it going to cost you? We're going to go through all of those different options, down payments available for your second home purchase or your first investment property. We're going to be doing all of that, and we're going to be getting very, very in depth into what your options are with you personally. We're going to have many people there to be able to sit down with you individually, one-on-one, towards the end of the session to make sure that you're walking out with the information that you need. So once again, if you'd like to get yourself RSVP'd for that, we should have everything ready probably by this weekend, worst case scenario, very beginning of next week. So we just want you guys to give us a call or send me an email, one or the other. But you can call 844-935-3634. That's 844 We Lend for You, WELEND, and the number 4. Go ahead and give us a call. Give us your name, your phone number, and your email address, and we will make sure that we get you on the list to get that RSVP done. There are going to be limited spaces available. It's not going to be a room of 100 people. We're not going that direction this time. We want it to be something that you're learning and you're walking away from some really valid and great information. So we are going to limit that number for that day. You can also send me an email, as mentioned before, to questions@mortgagemomradio.com. And I do want to remind everybody that mortgage is MORTGAGE. We have had some people that have tried to email and the emails don't come through. They get very frustrated, but they're forgetting that T in mortgage. And trust me, I forget it myself, and I've been doing this for 28 years. So questions with an S, questions@mortgagemomradio.com. Send me an email. Let me know you'd love to be on the invite list for the upcoming workshop on June the 25th. Make sure I've got your name, your telephone number, and obviously if you're emailing me, I'll have your email address. But if you do that, I will make sure that you get the information and you are one of the first to get yourself RSVP'd as soon as we've got that put together. So second RSVP, what are we doing? What is our second workshop? And again, this is Mortgage Mom Radio, all things real estate and mortgage, bringing you the education and information that you need. So we are going to be doing a workshop for homeowners, and this is for anybody at all that has been thinking about selling their home. Thinking about refinancing, thinking about modifying, anybody at all that is already a homeowner and trying to figure out what their next move is. So have you been thinking about selling your home and moving up? Have you been thinking about selling your home because you're behind on payments? What are those options that you have available to you? What can you do? Do you want to stay in your home, but you think you have to sell because you might lose it? Do you want to sell, maybe help get yourself caught up and get some of that equity out of your home and get everything paid off and then start looking again? Or maybe you've really been thinking like, I want to sell my home and I'm ready to move up. We need a bigger property. We've outgrown where we are. So this is going to be a homeowners workshop. We want to make sure we are taking care of our homeowners that already own homes, but what's next? And so this workshop is going to be really great because we are an independent third party. If you think about that, I'm not selling your home. I'm not modifying your loan as your current lender. We are there to give you the information that you need to be able to make the decisions that you need to make for you and your family. So how much money will you get out of your home if you sell it? What are your opportunities available for a refinance to maybe catch up if you're back or you're behind? What is your home's value today? What is your home worth? How does your credit look if you pay off a home and then you go buy another one? If you've been behind on payments, can you sell your home and go buy another property? So we're going to be focusing on our homeowners. It's really going to be a very, very great workshop. I think that anybody that comes to this workshop will walk away with a ton of information. We will make sure that we are going to have somebody there that can run comparables for you, give you a competitive market analysis, or what some agents will refer to as a CMA. We will have an escrow company that can give you a net sheet, so give you an idea of what your proceeds would be if you do sell, and show you all of the seller's costs that would be involved in selling your home. We will be there, me and my team, talking about lending options. So what does buying your next property look like? Taking the proceeds from one home and moving it into a next, maybe keeping your home, making it a rental. What do you need to buy the next property? Maybe you're behind on payments. You've been in forbearance. You don't know what the options are. You're a little bit scared to pick up the phone and call the lender because you don't want to know. We're going to work through that with you. So could you refinance? Can you get those back payments paid off? Is there maybe an opportunity of some hard money to kind of, get you caught up and get you put back on track, and then we get the refinance done? Or, based on where your credit is at, there's just really no option other than to sell. And then again, we'll have those options and opportunities there with, some real estate agents, some and some escrow agents to show you what you could possibly walk away from if you were to sell your home. So it's going to be a great workshop again for anybody that is a homeowner and has been thinking about the possibility of selling their property. So it's great. I'm super excited. That one is going to be June the 4th. And again, we will have our RSVPs all set up probably by this weekend, worst case scenario, beginning of next week. And, just reminding you guys, today is Monday. I do my live show on YouTube every Monday and Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. So if you are listening to this show by radio on Saturday or Sunday, we love it, but you're almost a week behind. So we will probably have the RSVP already set up for you today if you give us a call. And worst case scenario, it will be very beginning of next week, probably Monday, that we would have that prepared and ready. So make sure that you call us, call our office, or send me an email so that we can get you on that RSVP list and make sure that you get your spot. Again, it's going to be a very limited space available. We're not going to be opening this up to 50 to 100, listeners or clients. We just can't do that. We want to make sure that we can take individual time with each one of you and make sure that you're walking away with the information that I'm talking about and that I'm promising you. So that's very, very important to us. So make sure that you do get yourself on a list so that you are one of the first people that get the invite to do the RSVP, and you do get to come that day. So once again, call the office. It's 844-935-3634. That's 844 We Lend for You. That's WELEND and the number 4. Give my office a call and they will get your name, your telephone number, and your email address so that we can make sure that you are one of the first to know once we've got our RSVP online and ready for you to fill it out. You can also, as mentioned with the Homebuyer Workshop, you guys can send me an email to questions@mortgagemomradio.com. So it is questions, that is plural with an S. So questions@mortgagemomradio.com. And do not forget that T in mortgage. So it is MORTGAGE. Again, I still forget it every now and then. It is something that is very, very common. And many times I've had clients try to reach out and then they finally call and say, you're not responding. And we figure out that it was just a misspelling in the email. So please make sure you guys spell that right. It's questions@mortgagemomradio.com. That's also the email address, guys, if you want to ask me your questions, and I will answer them for you and I will respond. And so if you're not sure if the Homebuyer Workshop is a good idea for you, or the Homeowners Workshop is a good idea, or maybe both are good for you, reach out. Tell me your scenario. Let me know what you've got going on. Talk to me about where you're at and what is happening and what your goals are. And I'd be more than happy to answer those questions for you and then get you put on the right track and make sure you're RSVPing to the right workshop, or maybe both. If you guys are listening to me in Washington or Nevada or Texas, guys, everybody is welcome to come to one of these workshops. We understand that I am physically located in California, and so that's probably not an opportunity for you, but all of the information that we have available for that workshop date, we can make sure that we do that with you and that we get you streaming on a Zoom, or we do an actual consultation with you one-on-one. So please, if you're in one of those areas, don't think that you're going to be left out. You can't be part of this. You can't get the information from me or my team. We want to make sure that we take care of you and get you what you need to know. So please, again, reach out, either call the office or send me an email. Let me know, that you're up in Seattle or that you're in Las Vegas, and, coming to California to meet us at one of our workshops really isn't an opportunity or an option. And I will make sure that we get you in on a Zoom. You can stream the workshops with us, and then we can actually get you one-on-one on that Zoom when we do the breakout sessions with the individual people one-on-one. We'll make sure that you get your opportunity as well via Zoom. So I just want to make sure that everyone across the country knows we don't care where you sit, as long as it is a state that I am truly licensed in, where it is okay for me to bring you this information, this education, then we can absolutely help you. So let's talk about the states that we're in, because I think we haven't done that. We talk about the fact that we're in a lot of states, but we don't really talk about all of them. So I'm going to try to remember them. There's 12. The most recent one being North Carolina. That is our newest state. Very excited about that. We've also got Idaho. We have Texas, Illinois, Georgia, Tennessee. We are in Washington, California, Nevada. Oh my goodness, I'm spacing. Arizona. We do have loan officers available for you in Hawaii, Colorado. I feel like I'm probably missing a few, but if you're not sure, just reach out again. That questions box, that email box is the best way to get through to me. Ask me, hey, Debbie, can you help me? This is where I'm located. And I would be more than happy to tell you yes or no. Illinois is another one that just popped in my head. So we've got 12 licenses, me personally, and then our company has also Colorado and Hawaii that we would be able to help you in as well. You just would be talking to a different loan officer, not to me, Debbie, or my team. So, but we can definitely help you in those areas as well. So again, we're here to help. We're trying to get out the information. We want to help you buyers get prepared, get ready. We do see that things are starting to loosen up a little bit. I think that we're going to see a little bit more inventory coming to play in, towards the end of this year, towards the beginning of next year. There are going to be some homeowners, some, more sellers putting their homes on the market that can't get themselves caught up with the current lender or the current mortgage that they have. So I think that we're going to see a little tiny bit more of a buyer's offer, a buyer's world. I'm trying to think of the name right now. I'm just like losing it. But we're going to see a little bit more of a buyer's market. There we go. We're going to see a little bit more of a buyer's market coming probably towards the end of this year, beginning of 2023. We're, with a little bit, couple more homeowners needing to sell, interest rates being up a little bit higher. We're going to probably see a little bit more inventory, which is going to help you guys. So for you home buyers, you guys need to get ready to pounce. You need to be ready. You need to know what you need to do to get there. And right now in May of 2022 and in June of 2022, it is the time for you to get ready. Do we need to do some credit repair? Like I mentioned, how much cash are you going to need for that down payment and for those closing costs? What area are you looking at? Could we be utilizing something like a USDA loan? You need to have your plan in place so that when things do get a little bit easier to find some inventory, or maybe that inventory sits around a little bit longer, that those sellers are willing to negotiate a little bit more for you, considering FHA loans or considering the VA zero downs, or willing to consider your USDA zero down, that you are ready to strike, and that you've got everything in line, prepared and ready to go. So home buyers, it's going to be a great one for you to get that ready. And home sellers, if you guys are in, been thinking maybe I might sell, I want to make sure you guys understand that there are going to be more homes come to market because there are people that are behind. There are notices of default that are being sent out as we speak. There are properties that could not be foreclosed on by the banks for over 2 years because there was, the federal government said you can't, there's a moratorium. You cannot foreclose on these people. So this is happening. And if you've received a notice of default on your home, we need to figure out what your opportunity is to either sell your home or save your home, one of the two. And so the workshop is going to be really great in that, giving you those opportunities, those options. How might they affect your credit? How fast could you buy again? So really, really important, guys. Both of these workshops are going to be fantastic. The one thing that I can leave you guys with today is the sooner, if you've been thinking about selling your home, the sooner that you get your home on the market, the more that you are going to make in proceeds. The closer and closer and closer that we get to more homes coming available for sale, the more inventory that there is, sellers, the more of a buyer's market, buyers, that it is going to be. So buyers need to be prepared to jump on their buyer's market. Sellers need to get ahead of that buyer's market and get their homes on the market or get their homes ready and listed to be sold if they're thinking that that is going to be their only direction to move forward. So why not hop on that now in May or June to determine what those options are, get ahead of the game, sell your home at a higher price, walk away with more equity out of your property, save your credit if you can, and get ready to buy something else. Or if you've been thinking about selling to do a move up, don't wait until there are other people that are putting their homes on the market because they absolutely have to sell, and they're going to maybe drive, the price of the homes down a bit, being that they're, a little bit more in an emergency situation, and you're losing that equity because you waited. So again, both of these workshops are going to be fantastic. Super excited about it. Very limited seating. We will do more of them, but for right now, these are the first two dates that we have put together. So June the 4th will be for our current homeowners. If you guys are thinking about selling and moving and buying, or possibly worried that you might lose your property, definitely something that you guys want to sign up for and be part of. And home buyers, if you've been thinking about buying a home, maybe you've been striking out, you've been having a hard time getting an offer accepted, I do see that we're going to start moving a little bit more into a buyer's market, and I think that you're going to have an opportunity to pounce. So we want to get you guys prepared, ready, get that game plan in place, get you fully pre-approved, and get you ready so that you can strike while the iron is hot. So once again, how do you guys RSVP? How do you get onto these two things? Well, you give us a call. It's 844-935-3634. That's 844 We Lend for You. That's WELEND and the number 4. You guys are going to call that number, and you're going to give us your name, your email address, and your phone number. We will let you know as soon as we have the RSVP set up and working. And there is a great chance that if you are listening to this show on Saturday and Sunday by radio, that we already have that in place. So please feel free to call. If you guys want to follow along, watch me do these shows live on YouTube, well, you've got to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So you got to look up Mortgage Mom Radio and click on that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell to all so that you know when we go live. Home buyer workshop, guys. You can also homeowner workshop. You guys can also send me an email to questions@mortgagemomradio.com. That's questions, that is with an S, questions@mortgagemomradio.com. Send me your name, your phone number, and of course, I'll already have your email address so that we can make sure that you also get that RSVP information as soon as we have the system ready to go. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have questions about what we'll be doing at these workshops, if you want to know which workshop would work out best for you, the best thing to do is to call the office, talk with one of us here, talk to me, ask for me, or send me an email. Give me your scenario, tell me what you've got going on, and I will let you know if this is going to be a workshop that would work for you, something that would be good for you, a good idea. But again, we're trying to bring out everything that we've got, everything possible. I'm going to have escrow officers there. I'm going to have real estate agents there. We will have me and my team lending wise there. I will have a hard money expert there if maybe that would be the way to go to try to save the home. We're going to have tons of people out at all of these workshops, credit repair for home buyers, title insurance company to talk to you about what is title insurance, why do you have it? Same thing with escrow. So we are going to make these workshops just very, very valuable for you and something that you absolutely don't want to miss. And instead of having to watch a workshop online on a YouTube channel, you guys get to come in person and do it with us. And depending on the time and the location that we find, we will either be feeding you guys some breakfast or some lunch. So why not come on out and enjoy some food on us? Anyway, I hope you guys really are excited as I am. I can't wait. Once again, last time, give us a call. It's 844-935-3634. That's 844 We Lend for You. That's WELEND and the number 4. Or send me an email to questions@mortgagemomradio.com. Please don't forget the radio, guys. It is not mortgagemom.com. That doesn't exist. It's a broken page that somebody else owned moons and moons ago. It doesn't work. mortgagemomradio.com. I am the only mortgage mom. I am trademarked, and I'm here to help you guys, bring you all the education and information that we possibly can to make all of our current homeowners and future homeowners prepared and ready to go. So hope you enjoyed the show today. We'd love to have you guys follow along. Text the word mom to 844-935-3634. Same phone number as our office. We do not monitor that texting, so please don't ask questions. But if you text the word mom, M-O-M, you will get opted in to get a link once a week to let you know that we are going live. You will get our link to our phone app for all of the free tools that you could possibly need trying to research what your options are. And you'll be able to be part of our newsletter campaigns and things like that. So we'd love to have you guys be part of it and also be part of the show. So the more questions you guys ask, the better the show that we have. We hope you have a wonderful day. I'll be back Wednesday at 1 p.m. and we'll talk to y'all then. Bye-bye.
Debbie Marcoux is licensed by the Department of Financial Institutions and MLS ID 237926. Also licensed in Arizona 0941504, Florida LO 76508, Georgia 69178, Idaho, Nevada 57237, Oregon, Tennessee 184373, Texas, Washington MLO 237926.
She's a mortgage mom. She can get things done when you're in need and don't know where to go. Pick up the phone and call mom.